Welcome back. We are podcast by committee. You guys are our committee. I am Joe.
Whoa!
I am
early?
Joe. I am Joe, joined by my co-hosts Logan and Graham as always. Logan, how are you doing this week?
I'm good.
Graham?
That was
Better
good.
now that you said Joy. I'm
Yeah,
Joy.
I know.
so.
It was a rough intro, but I want to keep it in because I think it'll be funny. Yeah, not a huge week of football news, but a little bit of stuff to break down as we go into news and notes. But as always, we're on TikTok, all the podcasting platforms, Instagram, YouTube Shorts coming out too. So follow us everywhere. Share the podcast by committee brand. Become part committee. But that is all we got for the intro. News and notes. Got a little bit of combine news. First of all, the NFL combine begins this Thursday with workouts and athletic testing, stuff like that. So we're going to see a lot of prospects shoot up and down draft boards. Happens every year. But some big news regarding the testing. Marvin Harrison Jr. will not be testing. Ohio State wide receiver, considered to be the best in the draft, is not going to test this week.
Fair.
Probably won't affect his stock at all.
I think that was expected, right?
Yeah, why would he?
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah.
just something to note. And then Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, some of the top three quarterbacks, will not be throwing this week, which also makes sense.
I mean, that's also expected.
Yeah.
Hats off to Drake
It'll be
May, man.
interesting.
Keeping it real.
It'll be
Is Drake May
interesting to see
throwing?
where Jaden Daniels goes. I'd assume so, yeah. I feel like we would have heard if he wasn't by now.
Hey,
But
and this is important because this is where we found Keaton Mitchell last year. Well, you found him before.
No, we
but
found him
then
on a
we were
highlight reel.
found him on a highlight tape.
Reinforced by the combine. So we'll see
True.
here.
And then what else we got? Las Vegas and Atlanta are rumored to have already made offers for Justin Fields. So a couple teams very engaged in the sweepstakes. Graham still thinks that Pittsburgh should be in the heat of it. I tend to agree with him there.
I mean, I think that all three of those teams should be.
I think I would love to see him at Atlanta.
I think
Yeah,
Atlanta
oh, yeah.
would be the most
Top
fun.
landing spot.
The most fun, definitely.
Absolutely. Then apart from that, Xavier Howard is expected to be released the new league year. Only 1 year that Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Howard duo, and a lot of injuries between them, so a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah.
And he's been a long time Dolphin, so they're releasing him for cap reasons. And Jalen Ramsey wasn't happy about it. But,
Yeah, it's too bad.
who cares? You know.
Yeah, I do not like Jalen Ramsey. I'll say that.
As far as franchise tag news goes, T. Higgins is expected to be franchise tagged by the Cincinnati Bengals. A lot of people thought he'd be a free agent, but he is going to be tagged. It looks like for about $20 million, I think it was. So that's the set price.
Dang.
And then no big name running backs have been tagged yet. Austin Eckler, Tony Pollard, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, none of them have received the tag yet. So
Well,
it is presumed that a lot of them will try to
Yeah,
resign. So
They
do a
were
good
all
time.
not supposed to get tagged.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's just a lot of them. They're going to try to
Today.
resign. I don't assume a lot of them will be resigned though. So
Yeah,
I think Jacobs has a chance.
Jacobs probably should.
I think he's definitely the
Saquon
most
will not.
likely.
there's
I don't
no
think
way.
Saquon will.
Eckler will.
Eckler, no way.
Shouldn't. Saquon should not, man.
What's
Henry
the fourth
won't,
name?
obviously.
Oh,
Henry.
what's the fourth name? Was it Henry? I thought there was someone else.
Well, I didn't say Henry, but Henry's one of them. I forgot.
What was it? It said four. What was the fourth name?
Oh, Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard.
Oh, yeah, Tony Pollard.
He's
I
gone.
could see it. I
Big
could see-
running back. Alleged running back
Maybe.
Tony Pollard.
I could see Pollard and Jacobs.
Yeah.
Pollard and Jacobs. Yeah, it would make sense for them to resign Tony Pollard if he gives a hometown discount. But
Yeah.
that's all we got for news and notes. Unless you guys, what?
Yeah, that's it. You're really behind. Your video's like
You're so out of
super
sync.
fun. Okay, now it's not.
Seriously?
No,
It's
mine
closer.
so is for me.
Well, it's still super glitchy, but I don't know.
Well, I don't. I mean, my internet
It'll record
connection
it at a better.
You think?
Yeah, that's what it says. Like it notifies me every time.
Okay. But that's all we have for news and notes. Unless you guys have anything else I forgot, which may have occurred, but I think that's all we got.
Not really.
We can move on into the Weddle for this week.
Ooh.
I pulled up right now on my phone. And I can't type, and loading. Okay. Easy mode, only offensive players. Gonna guess some guys, see how close we can get. What do you guys think first?
Ty Chandler,
Okay.
my favorite player ever. If you didn't know.
It is not a running back.
It's not Ty
There-
Chandler.
It's not
Is it
Ty
Ty
Chandler.
Chandler?
It was Ty Chandler, yeah.
It's not a running back, but it's Ty Chandler.
His number is lower than 32. He's older than 25. Yeah, 25. Tyler Chandler is 25 years old.
Hey, he's a stud. Don't disown him.
And it is in the NFC, but not the NFC North. So
Okay,
taller
let's
than,
go.
taller than 5'11" as well.
Like considerably taller or 2
Yes.
inches taller?
Considerably taller.
Okay.
I say
it's
quarterback. I
Quarterback.
say,
Tight ends.
watch this. It's Dak Prescott.
Okay.
He's in the
It is.
AFC, isn't he?
But-
No, wait, shoot.
Dak Prescott's in the
sorry.
AFC.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I'm terrible at divisions. I don't
Dak
know.
Prescott, it is an NFC East quarterback, but that was the only thing that was close.
Okay, so Jalen Hurts.
Was it older or younger than Dak?
It is younger than Dak Prescott, so
I
Daniel
think
Jones.
they all are younger. I think Daniel Jones isn't that much younger.
Daniel Jones
He's
is
like-
pretty tall too. I don't know if
He's-
Jalen Hurts
Is he 2 or 3 years younger?
I think it's Daniel Jones.
You think it's Daniel
I
Jones?
think it's Daniel Jones.
What else could it be? Jalen Hurts and
Because the
Sam Howell.
number is higher than 4, so it's not Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
Howard.
that's
Okay,
cool.
so
it's Daniel Jones.
I think it's Daniel Jones. This could be a really good. Bang bang, Daniel Jones. 3 guesses.
How old's Daniel Jones?
He is
20,
26.
26.
26.
I was 27.
Well, you would be wrong.
Oh. Oh.
We're gonna move
Most
into hard
important
mode
piece of
now.
evidence.
After a really good easy mode, offensive, defensive players allow as well
Special teams.
Like we had a special teamer last week.
True.
True.
What are you guys thinking for the first guess?
Let's go with Bobby Okereke. Oh, sorry.
Okereke,
Okay. My bad.
Colts legend. It is an NFC East player, not on defense. They are younger than 27, but within 2 years. Number is
Right.
higher than 58.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna count myself out on this one.
Oh, is this offensive
I'm not
line?
gonna know this
It might be offensive line.
unless
it
it's
is
a
NFC
wide
East.
receiver who.
How old's Cam Jurgens?
Probably 25.
You want to go Cam Jurgens?
I'm cool with Cam Jurgens.
Well,
it is
he-
a Philadelphia Eagle.
Yeah.
It's not a center, obviously. Older than 24, but not by much. So it's either 25 or 26 years old. So we could go.
So, what's their young
Mailata?
tackle's name? Mailata? He's 28, I feel. I think he's 28.
I mean,
He is older.
What's that tackle's name? Their young tackle. Do they have a young tackle?
it's Lane Johnson. Wait, young tackle.
Wayne Johnson is not young.
I know, but like you said,
Don't they have a
you said
backup?
tackle. That's-
Okay,
that's-
go Mailata.
Okay. I know he's probably not. Okay, Jordan Mailata's 26, so it was close.
Oh,
that
But
is a 20.
um,
Is it? Wait. So it could be 80s. So is this Goddard?
ooh, well, it says
Goddard?
the number is 68 and close.
Oh,
So it isn't a
He's 25 years old. Not Mailata, but
20-year-old lineman.
Probably
Not
a
Cam
lineman.
Jurgens. I would say so, unless it's the long snapper. Wait, is it on offense? Do we know that?
yes, it's an offense.
Is there a guy with a? I just remember a longer last name on the Eagles.
Man, I'm gonna guess Phil Haynes. That's a name that just came to me.
I don't feel like that's it because it's not a longer last name like I remember.
Can I guess Phil Haynes? Do I have?
You can
permission
guess
to
Phil Haynes.
Sure, man.
This is Phil. Who is Phil Haynes?
Who's Phil?
Ah, he's
Haynes?
on the Seahawks. I could have sworn he was.
Oh my gosh,
Dang it!
that might be the most.
It's a guard though. It's a
embarrassing-
guard. It's a guard.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom. Good guess.
Who are
Long
those
name.
ones? Whoa. What's that? Dickerson.
Dickerson. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a longer last
That's longer.
name. Landon
Got it.
Dickerson.
Dickerson.
Okay.
That's it?
Guys.
Hey,
Yep.
That's what I was
Listen.
trying to think of earlier.
5
I
guesses.
knew it. I
But
knew it was
I
long.
was thinking of tackle instead of guard.
Oh,
But yep, good easy game and solid long game for Weddle. We've had some really good I think we've done
Yeah.
a month. We've had some good games.
yeah. That 5 was our longest, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we're
That's up
statistically.
there,
I
yeah.
think it'll be really hard for us to ever lose a game of Weddle.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll
Um,
get there. We'll get there.
You think so? We should do draft.
I won't get there based on my knowledge of O linemen. But
Yes, Cam Jurgens over Landon Dickerson. That's crazy.
Cam Jurgens is going to be a very good player.
Probably, yeah. He's been sitting under Jason Kelsey. But that's what we got for Weddle. How about we push to questions of the week? I got 2 for you guys.
Okay.
This one is kind of yes or no, but kind of like we can move into a bit more depth of it. It's NFL draft related. Do you think what are the odds that the top 3 picks are all quarterbacks? We have Bears, Commanders, Patriots.
Probably pretty good.
A lot of them expecting to go Williams, May, Daniels could be a trade down spot for a couple of them. So what do you think the odds are that it's all?
I think it's very early to tell. But especially before free agency, but I would give it probably like a 75% chance.
That sounds about right.
I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is definitely going to be the only non-quarterback taken.
Yes. Yeah,
if there is.
Yeah.
I think you're either looking at the Patriots or someone trading up to the Patriots pick.
The only one that is a definite no trade down is the Commanders. They will probably be taking a quarterback and trading Sam Howell, if I had to guess.
And I think we'll know by draft time if the Bears are trading down or not.
Yeah. I'm interested to see if it'll be a draft day trade or a before that for Justin.
I think a lot of times like top 5 trades are normally before.
You
know,
unless
the Texans last year. The Texans last year wasn't.
Yeah, but the Bears did trade it like that.
The Bears and then the 49ers on the Trey Lance year.
Yeah, the Dolphins. Give me a percent. I think
I'd say 75.
That's all quarterbacks? I'd say about 60.
Because I think there's a pretty good chance that's not, But,
agree, but there's a lot of variables,
And it all depends on if New England gets a veteran in free agency. Or if New England doesn't like Jaden Daniels, which could also happen.
Graham, what's your percent?
I mean, I think you guys are pretty good there.
Give us a number.
I don't know. Give me a number.
Yep.
Okay.
You're required.
Give me 61.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Too high.
I chose that so you
Too
couldn't
low.
say I don't like it. Too low.
But my second question of the week, I was, being a Gen Zer scrolling through TikTok tonight.
No.
Questions.
You couldn't have been.
And,
Chinese stealing your information.
Came across a little TikTok.
Xi Jinping, he knows everything about you now.
Yeah, the Chinese president.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. For a second, I thought you just made up that name on the spot.
No,
there's no way. No, I know now that it.
I did too. I'm not
I
gonna
was real worried about that.
Dang it, guy.
Oh man. Anyway,
not that sounds like a stereotype. That's a beautiful name.
Is this something I can leave in? I'd say it is.
Why not?
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
We have to clarify that we're open to all names.
Yeah, Logan, you're just so far out of the frame. It's not even funny.
Sorry,
I just like to say
I'm trying to
that.
relax.
No, he will be on the frame though in the recording.
Yeah, I'm on the frame for me.
Whatever.
Okay.
Anyways,
Whatever.
my second question is, this isn't the first part isn't the question. I found United Football League Fantasy Football. Do you guys want to play with me?
What is this?
United
League.
UFL?
What app is doing?
Oh,
It's a website.
No.
And here's,
I
here's my
I
thought
definitely
process.
will. I definitely will do it.
yeah, I
Here's my
will.
thought
Do I
process.
want to?
Yeah, do I want to?
The amount of sheer luck and guesswork that we put into this
True.
is
Not for me.
hilarious.
No,
For
yeah,
you.
not for me. Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Sure.
I'm just
Yeah,
only
Graham-
drafting ex
Graham was
NFL
the
players.
best.
You kidding?
Graham was the best.
Yeah, I'm
scout
drafting
I've
only
ever
players I know, so there's like 5.
But I think it would be really funny.
Is
And,
Marcel Aitman doing it?
I'm gonna take Matt
I-
Corral, in like the first, bro.
Not
He's my
Matt
first
Carroll,
one.
Matt Corral.
Yeah, I know. I forgot. It's because I got
Um,
it mixed up with somebody else's name.
You're gonna take a maybe starter in the first. That's
I'm gonna
we should
take
do
a
UFL
definite
Dynasty League.
Backup.
Oh my god,
UFL Dynasty.
Oh.
None of the
that
players.
would be.
You realize that's just gonna be a league we're not gonna pay attention to.
True.
Well, it's on a website, so you have to. Websites
True.
require I feel like constant attention.
What website's doing this?
Allfantasysports.com, I think.
No, it's probably please like the UFL.com.
Yeah.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
So-
This was not set up by the UFL.com.
But will you guys join a league with me?
Sure,
Yes or no?
I suppose.
Can we get a viewer league going, please?
Oh, that would. Be
I'm drafting all Battlehawks.
Yeah, I'll take the viewers. Come on.
I'm drafting
Join up.
destroying. I'm drafting destroying.
Whoa,
I already won.
what a pick!
I'm so excited for him to be great. It's
I know.
awesome.
He's gonna be in the
Um,
NFL in like a year
yeah.
tops.
Tops, exactly. It might be a week. those are my questions of the week. We can scoot it on over.
Oh, that
to-
was the question?
Yeah, that was the question.
I think there's a two-parter.
Yeah, because you said the first part.
Well, it
but that
kind of
was
wasn't.
kind
It
of all the
was
same
I
thing.
found this, how I found it, and then the second part was, do you want to do it with me? And here
Well,
you
normally
go.
two-part questions we have two answers for. Then when that's a
Good
three-part
point.
question, you just
Good
hit
point.
it. By your definition, that was a three-part question.
Mr. English teacher over here doesn't know what he's
Yep.
talking about.
Don't you want to be English?
Looks like this podcast better take off, man. You're not gonna make it too far.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Listen. I
You'll
know
never
what to
make it
say,
through
really.
teaching school like this.
I know. I'm worthless.
Teaching school.
You'll never
Teaching
get into
school.
teaching school.
Teaching school. It's like Juilliard but for teaching. It's so stupid.
Can we do trivia next?
Yeah, we can do trivia.
I would do trivia.
We have trivia?
Well,
Yes, we
my
have trivia.
segment for you guys.
Yeah.
The guessing
Oh, I
game.
didn't know you did that. Oh,
Yeah, I told you right
Pay
before you weren't
attention. Yeah,
listening.
he told you.
Oh, cool.
when-
Well, yeah, I was
he told both
freezing
of
out
us.
right before we did this.
Well,
That's
no,
true.
Yeah,
you were. I think you
let's
were
do trivia,
fine
sure.
doing that. But
All right. So, what we are guessing today is how many fumbles does this player have
and on their career.
in their career? It's tough. I do not expect you guys to
No.
nail it ever.
Are you kidding me?
But
You're lying.
I hope this is a tricky one. All right. Let's kick it off with a little slow ball. Who wants to start us off?
No, Logan has to start because I've never won before.
Okay.
Logan has to
Okay,
start.
true.
Okay, Logan.
Joe is
kick us off.
defeated.
Logan, how many fumbles does AJ Dillon have in his whole career?
Okay. Short career at 4 or 5, like 4 years, 5 years. I don't know. Say fumble per year. I'll say 3. I think he's
Oh,
more fumbles. 3.
Dang
Give me
it.
3.
That was my guess.
Okay. Joe?
Give me 4.
Cut
Joe,
me
you would
off.
have had it, man. But Logan got it before you, so 3 is right on the money. And Joe's frozen again.
Then Joe's frozen.
Oh,
again.
no, he's back.
Three's right on the money.
Or
Sorry,
he's
I
back.
just,
Three
I
is
just
on the money.
froze. I'm back.
I like that.
Three was correct.
What year was he drafted? Was it 2020?
That's what I was gonna guess. I was gonna
think
guess
so.
3.
I think it was either 2020 or... Yeah, it should be 2020. All right, Joe. Chance to redeem yourself. You're going first here. Here's maybe a little bit of a trickier one. How many times has Trevor Lawrence fumbled in his career?
Give me 6.
6?
Probably way too low. That's just my call out number.
All right.
That was brutal. That was a brutal poll. I
I'm
got the
gonna go with.
quarterback. How was that fair?
I'm gonna go with 11.
11?
Yeah.
You got
All
it,
right.
man.
So, Joe, you're pretty far off, man. I'm not going to lie.
I
Dang
think
it,
it's
dang it,
way
dang it,
higher.
dang it.
Logan won.
Is it way
yeah.
higher?
It's 33. So,
I was just saying.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
That's way harder than I thought. Because I was thinking about like 5 per year. I think it's more than that.
yeah.
So I was thinking like 15, 20 range, somewhere in there. But
Yeah,
that's
Quarterbacks
I
are tough. You got to
expect
think like
33, yeah,
quarterbacks fumble the most. So,
Quarterback
well,
is tough because
they don't lose very
just-
many. Like they can fumble
Mhm.
a lot. You know, they
Yeah.
just get hit, drop it, and then
and you don't
Alright.
realize
that's,
when like your quarterback doesn't fumble. Like that's not
that's
Yeah.
bad praise.
like that's a fumble. You know. So yeah, but 2-0.
all right. Moving on. Logan, I'm going to give you a former Bronco.
Okay.
Melvin Gordon. How many times has
Oh.
Melvin Gordon fumbled in his career?
I've witnessed about 80.
He's
Okay,
old too. You got to take that into
He's
consideration.
old. But it can't be that much. Let's do some math.
I'm gonna.
I'm
Get
gonna
swept
say-
here. I can feel it.
I'm going to say 26.
Okay. 26. Joe, what is your guess?
That's high.
21.
21. Okay.
21.
Well, one of you was one off, and that person was Logan. Amazing
Oh my
guess. He had
gosh,
27 fumbles in his career.
Say, I've
What a-
witnessed a lot of
what
those.
a pull,
I've witnessed
man.
a lot of those.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
He's so bad at the Broncos.
He
Wow.
was terrible. How many fumbles did he have that one year? Like
I don't even know.
6.
But like, I don't even think the number was bad, of course, but it was like the timing of them. It
Oh.
was like crunch
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Or was on the goal line. He had like 2 goal line fumbles.
Oh gosh,
This is tough. This is tough.
I'm about to get swept here. This is brutal.
Joe's gonna have to win out to win here. So Joe, how many fumbles has Devontae Adams had in his whole career?
I've gotten Trevor Lawrence and Devontae Adams so far. That is so not fair.
Joe, you can unless you were gonna say
Okay,
26.
okay. Let me pull this. I gotta think. $11.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 8.
The sweep is completed.
No. What
He
was
has had
it?
4 fumbles in his career.
I thought it was lower. Receiver,
Shockingly
good
low.
hands. But his rookie year was rough, so I thought he might have had
Dang it.
because he had a lot of drops and stuff his rookie
I
year.
thought
So I
it had
didn't know. But
11.
Well, I've got 3 more, so
Let's do it. Let's do it.
let's just not embarrass Joe. Maybe he can get one of these. If Logan goes
Hopefully.
7-0, I think you're off
Yeah,
the podcast.
you-
man.
We're kicking you off.
I don't see a spot for you anymore. I don't
We're
I
know.
might not
replacing you
be
with
on the
Graham's
fumble
dad.
guessing Mount Rushmore anymore.
All right. So Joe's up, or no, Logan's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up.
All right, Logan. How many fumbles has everyone's favorite player, Gerald Everett, had in his whole career?
Say Gerald Everett. 9.
9? Okay. Joe?
Seven.
All right. Joe's on the money with that one. 7 fumbles to match his number.
Wow.
Huge.
Good pull. Good pull.
He
We're
did that
up.
on purpose.
We are up. That's huge.
I think
Matches the
Logan's
number.
like either purposefully guessed like higher or lower than you, knowing that where it was, or like been within 1, like one or 2 every single time.
I know
It's
every
actually
single.
crazy.
I have memorized fumbles actually.
Clearly, Joe hasn't. He needs to work on
True. I need to study up.
that. All right. Now, everyone's actual favorite player, Nelson Aguilar.
Oof.
Joe, how many fumbles has Nelson Aguilar had in his
Here I'm gonna
accolade-filled career?
Here I'm gonna get it. Here I'm gonna get it. Drop it in. 3-ball. 11.
Okay.
Oh, that was my guess. That was my guess. You know what? I think we're being too hard on him. Give me 7.
The number's 8. Logan wins again.
Hey,
That's
don't hate
Joe-
on Aguilar.
Joe,
Oh,
that
hang on,
3-ball, that 3-ball didn't go in. You're looking like
we
Jordan
get
Poole right
drops confused with fumbles a
Yeah,
lot. I think.
he might not have been catching those babies. But
Ball security was the issue.
he was holding
It
on
just
to the
the
bait.
nature of it. Oh, that video was just legendary.
now. All right, and then the final one. A legend who won Comeback Player of the Year, Logan. How many fumbles has Joe Flacco had in his whole career?
Whoa. Oh, wow. 74.
74?
74.
60.
He has had 99 fumbles in his whole career.
6-1.
Logan
6-1.
I'm sorry.
You need to shoot him.
99?
Yeah.
One more.
Yep.
Bring
For a
him back.
quarterback? Hey, Lawrence
him
already has
back.
30-something?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
guys know-
crazy.
Do you guys know how
Quarterback
many
fumble.
Brett
Quarterback
Favre
fumble.
has? He has the
Oh,
record.
so many.
Oh, like to 150 at least.
Yeah. He has
Yeah.
like 168 or something.
That's crazy.
Absolutely wild. But yeah,
Yeah,
So,
Joe, I'm going to need an apology next week, though.
Joe's
I'm
still
gonna get ready.
defeated.
I
Yeah,
got
so
one game on this.
he did
one.
pull
I
out
got
that one
game on
win.
this one.
He has not won a... Have you won a trivia?
Nope.
yet?
No, he
He has
hasn't.
not won a trivia.
One
yet. We have
day.
to make it every
One
week.
day.
I'll make one next week. I'll make one
Okay.
next week. I'll be in the
Just
think
until I
tank and
win, we're
something-
gonna keep doing this.
Something
Yeah.
nasty. I'm
Oh,
pulling out something
gosh.
nasty next week.
It doesn't matter because Joe's gonna fumble the bag.
If we do
True.
actual stats, well, I guess we've done actual stats.
We've done actual
Almost
stuff.
That's all we've
done
done.
yards. We've done yards. We've done weight.
We should do like
Oh gosh.
hometown.
No.
Just closest state.
Just
It's
something
like
you would win.
GeoGuessr. It's like GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
If it's college, I'm gonna lose. So
If
Oh,
it's
yeah.
college, I would probably win, but
Yeah,
there's a
Joe
lot
is-
I don't know. To be fair. Anyways, off of that embarrassing loss, we can move into. Man, we're flying through. cap casualties. One I didn't tell you about. This will take maybe 5 minutes.
You told me about it.
I
Didn't
picked
tell me.
some random people that I
You weren't
found on a
around.
Bleacher Report cap casualty candidate list.
Shout out Bleacher Report.
Shout out Bleacher Report. And I want you guys to know if they should be cut and where they should go if they are. And there's some couple wacky ones on here. Starting off with a heater. Carolina Panthers tight end Ian Thomas, who would save $6 million if he is cut.
Are you joking? He's a vital part to this offense.
Locker room. He's keeping the locker room
if he
together.
were to go, where should he go?
UFL.
UFL is not.
The retirement home.
I feel like he could fit with the Dolphins. You know?
Broncos. He seems like a Bronco.
He does. I don't want him in the Broncos.
You don't want Ian Thomas, man.
But you'll get him.
We need it.
Right?
What did Ian Thomas do? Will? Is he blocked?
Joe, what if you guys cut
him really well?
What if you guys cut Mo Alley Cox and then signed Ian Thomas?
I'm fine.
It's like the same exact player.
Mo Alley Cox is making too much money. Oh man.
Let's look at Ian Thomas stats. Let's look at some Ian Thomas.
What's his best season? I wonder.
His best season.
Well, he's a bit of a blocker. He's a blocker.
His rookie year, he had 333 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Tommy Tremble clears. Tommy Tremble clears.
2. It's been downhill from there. I think he's gotten worse.
What downhill from 330 yards?
This year
He's
he had
a
5
blocker.
for 56. So, but I don't know. Is he a good blocker?
He's solid. Tommy Tremble clears anyways. Tommy Tremble's so good.
6'4", 260. I think he could be a solid guy on
Put him at guard.
I'm telling you, I think the Dolphins could use him. Next to Julian Hill and Adam Shaheen. I think they could be a good trio.
I think the Dolphins are going to draft somebody.
And then
is Shaheen still on the team? Is Shaheen still on the Dolphins?
Is this really a determining factor in whether they sign Ian Thomas?
He's not on the Dolphins. That's big. Okay, they do need Ian Thomas then.
Yeah, we decided.
What if Durham Smythe demands a trade?
Oh,
I told him to. So.
Do you guys remember? I thought he was. I might have thought he might have some fantasy value this year.
Oh yeah, no, we remember.
Durham Smythe, yeah. No, you told us a lot about Durham Smythe.
He was a good player. He just wasn't a. He's a good player. He's just not a fantasy relevant player. You guys just don't know ball.
He's a good tight end.
I'm proud to not know ball if I know nothing about Durham Smythe.
Yeah.
Notre Dame legend.
Oh, I know. Next one. This one has a staggering number of savings, according to Bleacher Report.
Okay.
Michael Gallup, if cut.
No,
wide receiver. Could save $13.9 million.
What are you talking about? Why would we need that money?
Yeah, what can you use that money for? Nothing.
Are you joking?
Well, you could use it to get some of the penalty if you cut Deron Bland.
He's a Packer.
He's a Cowboy.
He's a Packer.
He's a Cowboy.
He's a Packer.
Keep.
I mean, I think that's he's perfect. Oh my god.
Gallup.
Packers?
Cowboy. Gallup. Cowboy. Gallup.
They have those young guys, those young receivers. They need a mentor like Michael Gallup.
Oh,
and Michael Gallup being a mentor them.
Yeah, somebody who's.
It's perfect. He's been through it. He's had injuries.
Been
Romeo
through
Dubs.
what?
Romeo Dubs
Been through being a wide receiver 3 or 4.
And Gallup's like, hey, I've been there. And Romeo's like, hey, you've been there. And he gets up next
So
week.
you're telling me what the Packers need is another wide receiver 3,
Yes.
on top
for
of
leadership.
4
For
other
leadership.
ones.
Yes. But a leader wide receiver 3.
A leader of all the wide receiver 3s of all wide receivers.
Refusing to sign a better wide receiver.
He'll elevate the other wide receivers 3s to
Oh,
wide receiver 2s.
because he's bad, right?
No, because he's a
Because he's bad.
No.
He's a
They will be
lot
so good at being wide receiver 3s that they will become second options.
I'm glad we're signing people because they're an elevator now.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's why they're making 50.
Elevator to the roof of success.
Yeah.
My third of 4 is David Bakhtiari.
Get him out of there.
Alleged Packer.
He's hurt a lot.
Get him out of there.
$40 million is the
Get
number.
him out. Oh my gosh.
Get him out of there.
40 mil. They're not going to cut him, I don't feel like.
They will. No, they definitely will.
They are going
His
to?
career?
Well, good for them.
His career, I wouldn't say it's
His career could be over.
But
I mean, he's amazing.
When was the last time he played?
He was amazing.
he played a bit this year, but not
I
much.
think his career,
It's just not
UFL
worth it,
time.
man.
And then I have one more. Whew, gotta get ready for this one.
Is it Michael Thomas? Please be
Staggering
Michael Thomas.
$11 million. we
Oh,
have
also wait, time out.
what?
If Bakhtiari goes anywhere, it'll probably be the Jets. Because like,
Yeah, I mean that makes the most sense for
he's
probably
basically Aaron Rodgers of offensive line.
Yeah. $11 million. Wide receiver.
Michael Thomas.
AFC
please, Michael
South.
Thomas.
Stud? Question mark.
Jacksonville Jaguars. It's Zay Jones.
He's a Chief, probably.
I feel like if you
He's
want to
a
reload the wide receiver core, it makes sense to cut Zay Jones.
Keep him.
and get
He's a Panther. No, he's a Panther. Already,
Yeah,
I
he
can
is a
see it.
Panther.
I don't think he wants
wore
to be.
7 on that team. I don't think anyone wears 7. It's open for him.
He could reunite with Laviska Shenault in Carolina.
Wait, I feel like they have someone on defense that wears 7. Does someone wear
The thing
defense?
that everyone's
Shaq Thompson.
thing that everyone wants to do
But
is
Shaq
reunite
Thompson
with
was
Laviska
a good guy.
They
Shenault.
were 7.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
don't mind. Let's
I
Shaq
like
Thompson's
him.
stud.
I like him on
also
the
like
Panthers.
him. I like him on the Chiefs.
It's a good option.
No, they don't
The
need
next
another guy.
MVS. But like
They don't
the
need
Next
skill
another
set,
MVS.
but just like the same production.
He would be the second best receiver by far, though.
Where do you guys want to see Michael Thomas go?
home.
Jinx!
Huge.
That's Joe's first win ever.
It's the Denver Broncos, though.
Oh man,
It's the Denver. He's a Bronco already.
He's
he
just-
better not be.
Him
He's
and
just
Tim
a
Patrick,
slightly worse Cortland Sutton. I'm not gonna
they're
lie.
combining for 800 yards this year.
If lucky,
Better hope.
and they'll come out for 800 yards in 2 games.
There's gonna be- I like Michael
Legendary
Thomas, man.
performances.
Wait,
yeah, you
What'd
do
you
like
do?
Michael.
oh, he threw bricks at people, but that wasn't.
That's
like
fine. Listen,
right?
that's not as bad as most of the.
Were they
things.
kids or
Oh,
were they like adults?
No, it was like a construction worker.
Oh, okay. Then
we
that's
have
not
to
that bad.
ask if they're kids now. That's
Well,
insane.
'cause, like,
Yeah,
Joe
we do.
Mixon, like Joe Mixon, you know.
Oh yeah,
Sure,
Joe
but,
Mixon,
like,
yeah.
It's still crazy. Yeah, no.
But I
it seems
think,
like a
yeah. So okay, so
construction
Michael Thompson isn't a bad guy, and I'd be fine with the Broncos getting him.
worker. Fine guy.
Bad guy.
It could have been noisy.
He's the bad guy.
Nah, not
Such
that
a
one.
guys.
No,
Let's move
not
on.
that one. We're gonna have
That's
to
all
cut
we
that.
got for cap casualties.
Got that.
Let's kick it on over to. You guys want to do Hall of Fame or Hall of Lame or Graham's
Yes,
fun segment?
I would do Hall of Fame.
All right,
Hall of
let's
Fame
do
or
it.
Hall of Lame?
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right.
I love me a
this
Hall.
week
Is it
we
1
have a-
or 2?
1.
Ah,
We have a current running back.
oh,
Okay.
I'm not.
it's Damian Pierce.
I've learned from last week. I'm not going to tell you anything about his
Damian
age or where he is in
Pierce.
his career.
True. You said like
Um,
old free agent.
I know. I said old free agent Buccaneer.
Yeah, Buccaneer had 1,000
rhymes with
yards every
Mike
season.
Webbins. Like this year or this week, it's a running back.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's current.
Okay.
These are his stats:
Okay.
4.7 yards per carry through his career, 9,502 rushing yards, 90 touchdowns. Hit me with it.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
Maybe.
Hit me with it.
Do we get an age?
Do we get attempts?
No, you don't get an age.
Attempts.
Well, we know 4.7, so
Oh yeah,
that's
4.7.
do the
Yeah,
math.
I didn't put it in time.
something.
So what do
Well,
you think?
I don't. I need to know the age.
Hey,
what
you're
if
not
he's
getting it this
20?
week.
What if he's 26?
He's not. He's above 26.
okay,
I'll give
he's
you that.
definitely
Is he
getting
out of
goal
his
line
prime?
carries. He's getting
he
goal
out of
line
his prime?
carries.
arguable if he's.
It's Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is a Hall of Famer. Derrick Henry's.
Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
No, I
Are
feel
you
like Derrick
kidding?
Henry has way more yards than that.
Maybe he might. But let me. I can't think of who this is. I'm just gonna look at the resume. You know what? I'm gonna play out the game how it's supposed to be played.
95, pretty much 9,500 yards, 90 touchdowns, 4.7 average.
And he's arguably still in his prime.
Arguably.
I say yeah. I would say yeah. Has he been on good teams? Well, has he been on good teams? Can you tell us that? Could you?
Nope. Not telling you.
You know what? I'm gonna stick with. I love running backs. Put him in the Hall of Fame right now.
I don't know, man. This one's tougher. I don't really
First
know how to
ballot.
judge just 9,000. Oh yeah, first ballot. Now he's like
ballot.
17th ballot, bro. But like the yards kind of shout like a higher tier goal line back. You know, like he's still getting the 3 downs,
Sure.
but he's getting a
Jamal
lot of goal line
Williams.
work.
So what do you think?
Do we get receiving yards?
No.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I didn't write it down, so you're not getting it.
Can I look it up? Just tell me his name real fast.
Okay. Rashad White.
Just look it up. I gotta know. That's my deciding factor. If it's
Nah,
over
Texas.
like
I'll do Texas speech.
Well, it'll show me if he's a receiving back. I'm assuming he's not because you didn't feel inclined to.
I'll just say he's not a receiving back. He's not a receiving back.
Okay, but I need to know how many still.
He needs to know. I'm telling you, this is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Bonafide.
This is probably a Hall of Famer now that I think about receiving yards. If it's over like.
Because I'm just saying, current
2,000,
running
give
backs
it to
that are
me.
older and their prime are very few.
Yeah.
And really, the only one I could think of is Derrick Henry. And I guess it's not. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Career receiving yards 1,400.
Yeah. Hall of Famer.
Okay.
Hall of Famer.
The player is.
Oh,
It's Derrick Henry.
Oh, you tricked us.
You got us.
Stop guessing it.
Sorry, I'll stop next week.
Oh my gosh. But yeah.
Hey, at least we both guessed right.
Yeah, no,
I think
Derrick
they're
Henry's Hall of
hiding
Famer.
it though.
2,000-yard season. Get you in the Hall of
Yeah.
Fame. Especially if you had a good career.
But let's kick it on over to Graham's designated fun segment.
All right. So this week, we're going to talk about something that is very relevant.
Whoa.
Stop from that. Relevant.
Relevant.
Yeah, Joe, you messed up twice, so you can't.
Revered.
Relevant to football.
Sure.
That is the stadiums. These cities, they spend millions upon millions bringing in these massive stadiums, and we just don't think they're worth it some of the time. You know what? We're gonna be honest. So we're finding ways, either cheap or expensive, to improve on these stadiums. So let's kick it off. Who wants to kick us off?
I've
I've got mine. No.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you won the trivia. I'll give it to
I
you.
did. Okay, so this one's actually a real one. This is a serious thing.
Okay.
I put in a serious one. Give us a
Fair.
visitor section.
Oh,
I think it could get real
I like
fun.
and they have to sit there.
Oh yeah, they have to. And it's
And
like
the ticket prices are so high.
they add an extra section above the nosebleeds. Okay? And this day,
Like Jordan Love parent section.
In a dome, and they have like the top cut out where they are.
It's so windy.
They have those little binoculars that they have like operas where they like put them up.
And they put like dry ice fog like rising.
Yeah.
You can't see the game.
It could add to an experience,
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
And then there could be a sign underneath it that are like, "These are genuinely bad people. Like
Yeah.
these are bad."
It should
people.
also be like really hard to get out of, but really easy to get into, so
Oh,
that
yeah.
players can storm the
Interact.
visitor area after.
Players
No, I mean, home team, but yeah, also players.
get their anger
sure.
out after bad home
Yeah.
loss.
It's a good one. I
that was
like it.
good. Mine was have you ever been to a ball game,
Sure.
high school ball game,
Oh,
any
yeah.
kind of ball? You walk into the bathroom, it's dirty bathroom.
Yeah.
Trough
It's like
urinal.
it's like brick. There's brick walls, like cement floor, dirty
trough urinal?
bathroom.
Joe, you know.
I propose that
Joe.
this is
Joe.
a hometown feel.
Joe.
Hometown feel.
Joe.
Hand down.
Joe.
What?
Is there a trough urinal in this bathroom?
There
This is a
was, but he's
hometown
probably
feel.
going to change it.
This is a hometown feel. You love walking into these bathrooms, right? Popcorn on the floor,
Come on.
shoved
To
in the
me.
corners.
Oh, we love these.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's your high school bathroom type feel, like concession stand right next to the concession stand bathroom.
That's what it is.
Anyways,
Oh, I
what's
love
the
that
best thing
idea.
about this? The trough urinals. You got it, Logan. I suppose we
That's
install
what?
luxury stainless steel trough urinals.
What?
No
Stainless
separators.
steel.
No separators.
like-
Stainless steel.
Can it be
Trough
really
urinal.
thin material so when the pee hits it, it's like.
Yeah.
There was one at
Yes.
Arrowhead, wasn't there?
Yes, it can. Yes.
No. Was there one at Arrowhead, or am I tripping?
Yes, it can.
Yeah, it was. There was a
There
trough
was
urinal
one
at
at
Arrowhead. And
Yeah.
for anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, if you're not from like the Midwest or something, it's like a piece of like pipe, a big old pipe that everyone pees into at the same time. There's no dividers, and it
Oh,
smells
those-
awful. in
Those
there.
also need to be the only bathrooms.
Agreed.
Well, yeah.
And there needs to be
Yes.
one bathroom in the whole stadium. But that's mine. I think stainless steel trough
What do-
urinals.
What do the women
Camaraderie
do?
in the bathroom. Camaraderie.
Are we doing women troughs?
Well, no, because
No,
it's not a
okay.
tradition.
I
It's not
agree
a
with
tradition.
that.
Be better.
know what?
Graham.
You know what? To
Be
bounce off of
Be
that,
better.
I'm gonna
Whoa.
go with my second one. instead of
We're
my first
bouncing
one.
off of this.
Yeah, because I like your idea for one for just men.
Sure.
So mine is free alcohol for all men. This would make the dynamic a lot more interesting in the stands, and really spice things up for like the wives that maybe had to attend and they're not enjoying themselves because they now have a new task to protect and take care of their belligerently drunk husband. So. And for the rest of the women, well, you just figure it out. You know, they're just men, right? What are they going to do?
Boys.
Oh, man. Boys is crazy.
Does the visitor section get it too?
No.
Okay. So they're all sober?
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't get
So,
any
like,
alcohol.
depressingly so.
But it's also on like it's on tap to your seat. So it's really encouraging you to like just have one more drink. One more drink,
free.
man.
Free.
Just one more drink. It's free.
Come on.
When you go home,
Just
you
have
can't
them
have more
like-
drinks. Pick up your kids from grandma's house. You can't have any more drinks. Have one right now.
Wow.
So, yeah. I
cool.
just think it would make things a lot more fun, you know?
Agreed.
I don't know.
Logan?
I like it.
Your second one?
So mine's just kind of an update to an outdated
Okay.
technology. We all know the kiss cam,
We do.
right?
Yeah.
You know, I call this the lingering kiss cam. And it's real awkward. Like it flashes around for a little bit and then it sits. It just sits on
Absolutely.
one couple. And you're like,
Oh, no.
And they're like-
it's the couple that's like,
Yeah.
First date.
Yeah.
It's first date.
yeah, it's first date. And then
Like, what
they get a
are
little
we?
peck and they're
Define
like,
this.
oh my god! And then keeps. It's a whole corner.
It's like
It's
a
a
minute.
whole corner.
Oh.
Yeah,
And there's an interview after.
yeah. And they're like,
they're like on the camera, like,
yeah.
and
It's a
then
lot
like
of peer
5 minutes
pressure.
later they can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
So
it's
like,
a lot of peer pressure. Just
yeah.
you better work out. You better
It's
work
really
out.
awesome. I can't
I've always thought about like what I would do if like I'm on, like the side of this, like the edge of the stands in NFL games. I flash the camera through and run through like college games to like student sections.
Yeah.
Like, what would I do if the camera was on me for too long? Like, at some point, the waving and the screaming has to dissipate, and you just have to like.
Yeah, I feel like the thumbs up. You just keep, but you can't hold the thumbs
The
up.
thumbs up.
No, just. If you did that on camera, Logan
What?
would never live it down. The
The punching
The
thumbs.
punching with thumbs
thumbs up. I feel like that would work. So yeah,
gosh, that's awesome.
My second one, I think, every team has the Kadarius Toney. We're just gonna
Right.
be real. The player that should be in a retirement home,
Damari Mathis.
or working at a McDonald's flipping burgers. So the fans are always saying, I could play better than him.
Mhm.
Put me on the team. Tryout field, right next to the stadium. They have scouts there 24/7. They got their emergency quarterback throwing spirals back there. You want to get in? You run a corner out. You catch it. You're on the field immediately.
Dang.
So it's
Tryout
during
field.
game.
Yes.
Does it like
You have to get fit
you
in
like
for,
make
like,
the catch and then you're teleported like lined up with
Yes.
Sauce Gardner?
Yeah, I feel like
And
we
he
need to
presses you,
lower.
get laid out.
We need to lower the amount of people in the roster then, so it's more
Mhm.
likely they need you. You
Mm.
know, they have to go.
Mm.
Like who we got tried out right now.
Gosh. And I
And
think this pairs with Graham's like beer idea really well.
Oh yeah,
it does.
Oh.
Yeah.
drunk players, man.
Yeah, that's my second one. So
What if we have
Yeah.
foul outs? in The NFL.
that'd be
Like
awesome.
you get 2 flags, you're out of there.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Good idea.
All right,
Graham?
my next one is it's called Build a Seat. So this is when if a football stadium like sells out of seats, then you can pay $50 to come into the stadium with supplies to build your own seats somewhere on the stadium. However, you have to leave it there so that the stadium can actually earn more money later on and like
Oh.
sell the tickets for that.
So it's just kind of
Nice.
self-expanding.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's really smart. Yeah.
it can
Genius.
it can't like well I guess
Has to
no
be.
you know what it can like prevent other people from seeing so
Make
yeah,
your
you
money
can-
work for you.
you can throw it right in front of the box, the big box. You could if you could just like
The
weld
Taylor
your
Swift
way on
box.
there. Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
You're like hammering nails into the glass.
Like you didn't expect that to happen. You don't have to pay for any of it.
No, but I'm just
Still in your
expecting
seat.
like domes going crazy, like ceiling
Yeah.
you're hanging upside
Hanging
down.
off.
It's like
Somebody
people were using
falling.
like Elmer's.
Yeah.
People were like using like Elmer's glue and sticking it to the top of the dome.
I debated whether putting in a clause where it has to be like approved by a construction worker, but then I was like, nah.
No,
No.
never.
Oh
All right,
gosh.
Logan.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep. Home
Did you
stretch.
guys happen to see any clips from the NBA All-Star game?
Yes.
If
You see the court? The court?
The court, I did see
changing
those.
colors.
Yes. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
You remember AstroTurf from the 90s? Be real flat, real
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
We combine them. So
And
the
colors
field
and the-
is one giant TV. And it can change. And it's basically like, oh, it'd be so good. You could do so much. There's so much applicable stuff. You can put betting odds right under the player.
Oh,
it would be
that would be
perfect.
crazy.
It would really
Crazy.
improve society as a whole.
Oh, no.
Like, it's like,
Yeah.
you're plus 800 to get a catch right now. What are you going to do? And they're shouting at the players.
Oh man.
That could
That's awesome.
really like disturb their mentality too.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, home field. It's flashing neon lights while the
Oh.
quarterback's trying to work. He can't see anything. They have other players. They're projecting other players on the field, so he doesn't know who his players are.
Like holograms running at him, like fake
Yeah.
players.
I think that's fair. We need more home field advantages.
Yeah, we do.
Holograms.
So yeah.
Genius.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
my next one, I'm bringing it home. Besides for Grammy as the last one, I propose full access locker rooms.
Oh,
Home
whoa!
loss, tough home loss, wild card round. You're taking off your cleats. Dang it! Man. You had a stall game, 3 catches, 19 yards. You like the wide receiver 4. And you hear some banging at the door. Boom, boom, boom. The water glass shakes. No. They start.
Sign this.
Sign my hand. Sign my throat. It's like it's the most. And you can only
Sign my throat.
It's a mix of like people wanting signatures and people being so mad at you and trying to hurt you.
No,
You, like drop the pass.
What if? Could you imagine like a halftime speech, like a pep talk, and everyone's just sitting in on it, like, yeah, we got this.
Yeah.
You want me to? No. Oh,
Me?
anyone is welcome.
No.
You can do your own interviews if you'd like. But yeah,
That'd be awesome.
I propose full access locker rooms to the public at all times.
No, just imagine like you're walking back after that tough game, but they're already in there. And you're like, hey guys,
They're
can I
already
just take off
destroying
my
your
Can I
lockers.
just take off my jersey? I just need a little space. They're like, oh,
Just
sign
shut
this,
up.
bro.
Or like when they take
like
him
your
back into the
own
locker room
stuff,
for
or-
like
Yeah.
like they take him back into the locker room for like an evaluation on like their knee, and like the opposing fans are like blocking them, like you can't get through. They're like pushing him back.
They're popping the tires of the cart.
You get back, somebody's wearing your clean clothes you were about to change into. Yeah.
Oh, Graham, bring it home.
All right. So my last one is actually very similar to Logan's idea, but it's a bit more classier. Okay.
No, sorry.
So hardwood floors. You know what? Turf looks really bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I will.
It's just not appealing.
The
So
ankles.
put in some hardwood, make things look nicer. You know, maybe instead of ugly metal benches, we have tables, wooden tables with chairs. It's just an open feel, you know, so players can talk face to face. Maybe
They
What
would
if we put-
destroy
Okay.
everything.
And then we could do like bowling alleys where there's like
Oh,
oil
okay.
patterns, so you could like
Oh my
nuke someone into the oil pattern.
Oh my
And
god.
they
Oh.
slip.
It's
It
like
could
a
be really good.
striped.
Yeah, it could be a really good strategy, you know.
The running
We-
schemes would be crazy, dude.
Do we run towards the oil pattern or away from it? You know?
You're like, you can't stop yourself sliding Bobby Wagner. Boom! You're like,
Could you imagine like OBJ catch, like you're falling back and you smack the hardwood, like bang.
you just break your ankle. Because like it's oil thing, and then your ankle stops on the hardwood.
Well,
Also,
really, like,
you still have to wear cleats. You
Yeah.
do still have to wear cleats.
but basketball is not
Socks.
played on. Basketball's
So-
not played with like pads or anything. And if we're on
Yeah.
hardwood, then we shouldn't use pads. right?
True. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it'd be better.
That wouldn't change the sport at all.
No.
But it's also just one stadium that has
What
this.
if we put 2 hoops on either side for them to score instead of end zone?
Oh, what do we do? What if we make the ball circular instead of
Nah, I don't like that one.
egg-shaped?
I'll take everything else, but not that one.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
But it's still the same length.
That was great. That was great. Great segment.
Do we have a real news story this week?
We do, but we have prospect
good.
spotlight first.
Okay.
It'll be fast.
I'm just
I
making
promise.
sure. I'm just making sure.
I've got for prospect spotlight. He has declared edge rusher Marshawn Nealon from Western Michigan, a guy I got really high on over the Senior Bowl. It'll be fast. He's 6'3", 275, big dude. He has really good motor and great power as an edge rusher. Flying up draft boards after the Senior Bowl, he had a really, really good Senior Bowl week and was just killing offensive tackles. I can see you guys pretending to fall asleep.
How's his footwork, Joe?
He's a hustle guy. I'll tell
He's a
you
hustle
that.
guy?
That's
Well.
what's important. He's a hustle guy. He's fast. I think he's got the power, and he understands leverage enough to beat offensive tackles in the NFL. I think he's got a good array of pass rush moves, and watch out for Marshawn Nealon. I think he's a dog. Cool name, too.
What's his
Any
NFL
Marshawn
player
usually
comp?
succeeds. Chop Robinson.
NFL player comp?
Yeah, future NFL player.
Oh, okay. So, like Chop Robinson, he's a future
I don't know.
NFL player.
I'm not qualified enough to make player comps.
Well,
Logan, you go.
me neither.
Oh, I have to go. Mine is it's more simple. Darius Robinson today. I didn't want to do Mizzou, but Joe made me.
Nothing wrong.
But he's big, strong, athletic. That's what you want, That's what football players. That's the baseline. Is to be big, strong, and athletic. He does those. You can move him around anywhere on the line. He's like what, 6'5", like 290 or something.
Nice.
Yeah, he'll be great. He'll be great.
Yeah, hope so. First round pick potentially. So
Could be.
I see him going to the Lions a lot. So
Depends how he tests. Probably it's probably a big week for him. I would say. I've seen him go to the Lions. I think he's a Lion type player.
it's a good Mizzou draft.
It's a good,
Yeah, it is.
great Mizzou draft.
It's going to be better when
Last
Brady Cook
thing.
goes first overall, though.
True.
Last thing besides Keaton Mitchell update, or let's do Keaton Mitchell update. I look at all his Instagram stories. That's all I got. I've been looking at them every time they pop up. So,
So what's some
Mitchell has
news?
a good offseason.
Anything
Yeah.
going on?
What's he
he posts
doing?
his girlfriend a lot. They seem pretty happy together. So.
Good
That's
for you,
good.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
cool.
That's
Love you,
good.
Keaton Mitchell. Have a good season. Real news. This comes from Fox 2 News again. It's a familiar.
Whoa.
And the headline is not really what I'm discussing here. The headline is a part of it, but just an element of the discussion I feel is important to have. So the headline is, did you know that Missouri has its own Grand Canyon?
Whoa.
First of all,
Oh,
I don't believe you.
I did not.
Yeah,
I don't believe you. You're lying,
I've never seen
first
it.
off. You're lying. That's not true. Second of all,
I've lived here
this
for a
prompts
while.
the question, if this is the headline we're having in Missouri, what is the worst Midwest state?
Kansas.
Kansas.
I'd say Kansas, yeah. Pretty easily.
Worst drive-through.
They don't have a Grand Canyon.
True.
Yeah, but Missouri does.
So
have
where
a
is
Grand
where is
Kansas.
the Grand Canyon?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Wait, that's it? That's our piece of news. Well, I hope we find it one day, but couldn't tell you where it is.
I didn't look.
It's
long
like-
enough.
National
That
treasure.
feels like the most important part, where it is.
Yeah, that seems like very...
Hey, it's the real Grand Canyon in Missouri is the one we found along the way in Arizona. So
I guess it's got to be in the Ozarks somewhere.
probably.
Right?
I don't know.
Should we go look for it?
I think that's all we got this week. Thanks for listening to Podcast by Committee. We're still having fun. Share with your family and friends on all platforms. You guys are our committee, and stay tuned because got something in the works. We got something in the works.
We have something big.
Not gonna tell you what it is.
Big.
Not totally finalized yet. We have a project in the works for potentially next week. We'll see how it goes, but
Is this the
you
biggest
better
thing in
stay
sports-
tuned. It'll be
in
big.
sports right now?
Yeah, NFL Combine as well,
Obviously.
like I said. So.
Well, no.
Potentially-
This is what we're doing. What we're doing. Is
Oh
this the
yeah,
biggest thing?
well yeah, we're huge for sports. But you guys are our committee. Thanks for listening. Have a great week. We're having fun. See you guys later.